Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a reading for you. What do we have for my collective? What do we have for my collective? One moment. Sorry. I'm getting that some of you might have to move in with a friend temporarily. Something could happen where you aren't able to go back home. I'm getting some of you there could be what are those things that they do when they bomb the whole house, when you've got fleas or rats and they tent up the whole house and they fumigate. I don't even know if these are real words or not. But something is with your house where you aren't able to stay in there for a couple of days and you might need to go and spend some time at a friend's house. This is going to give you a chance for you and this friend to catch up. There's something significant about the month of November. I see you spending a lot of time with family and friends. And I see you also going through a bit of a roadblock or a bit of a hiccup, I guess, where you're going to need your friends and your family's support. And I don't see it being something very, too serious. It's just a bit of annoyance. And you're going to be turning to your friends and family, and this is going to give you guys time to catch up. There's something here about your job. You could be receiving an award or a promotion at work. You'll be recognized for all your hard work. Something about an older woman here. Family's coming up again. Family is going to be very important for you at this moment. I do see you receiving some sort of gift. It could be a basket of fruit or some flowers, a trophy, I guess, some sort of an award for doing really well at work. There's a warning here not to get too cocky, because there are some people around you who feel a little bit left out, but you deserve this, so that's more of a them problem. But I don't know, Spirit is just telling me here as a warning, I guess, to watch your pride and ego. Again, you've got okay, so you've got egg here. It's showing me again that you're going to get rewarded at work for doing a really great job. You have something here about a fair man, so dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, grey or white hair. And then you've got older woman here, dealings or relationship with an older woman. Maybe they're your boss, they could be your mentor, or they could be, I don't know, your parents. But there is something about a male and a female here. Maybe they're a couple, maybe they're married, maybe you guys work with these people. But it's definitely showing me here more than 2 times that you are getting recognition at work for doing a really, really good job. And there's also warning here to not get overly cocky about it, because there are some people who also have tried to work really hard as well, and they haven't got that recognition for whatever reason, and they are feeling a little bit jealous. So just letting you know that. Let's get some more oracles here. What else do we have from my collective? We'll do oracle messages only for this read. Some of you feel like you might be going on a date, but it's not going to turn out the way you want to. This person might end up being a bit of a dickhead, I guess. a bit of a narcissist. For some of you also, you could be dating, but you're not feeling, right, let's just say you're a straight person, male, female, or whatever. It's like, let's say you're female and you're going on dates with men. There's something that you've kind of been confused about, and it could be your sexuality, and you're feeling that maybe you're not meeting the right man because you don't want a man, you want a female. And that's something that you're trying to figure out, and you're not feeling it when you're going on dates because you're not really attracted to that sex, you're attracted to the same sex. That could be something here. I am getting here a date with someone that goes horribly wrong, or this person could be a liar. I don't think this date is going to go very well. Picking up, it could be a bit of a douchebag. Some of you, I'm getting liar again. There's someone that you're dealing with. I think it's someone that you are seeing, and someone that you're seeing, or someone that you just went on a date on, or you're about to go on a date on. They're not who you think they are. They are a liar. So just be very careful about that. They could be a love bomber. They're coming up as a narcissist as well, as also as a gold digger. I'm getting a specific message for my male viewers, if there are any out there, that there is a woman around you who, they could be very good looking and they know how to put the charm and the damsel in distress act. They're only in it for the money. Just keep an eye on that. You do have someone around you who's not being truthful with you, and I'm feeling that this is someone that you are about to go on a date on, or you have gone on at least one date, or someone that you're seeing. Let me get some more oracles and see what is going on. What do we have for my collective, Spirit? What do you want my collective to know? These are just, oh, that was a bad shuffle. These are just general messages. I'm exhausted, guys, but I'm trying my best. Let's see, what do we have for my collective? Give me some messages here. We have thinker on the number 44, could be of significant. I'm picking up again, it could be something to do with your sexuality. You might be a little bit confused, or you're scared to maybe come out and tell your friends and family that, you know, what your sexual preference is. That's something that's weighing really heavily on your mind. By the book, number 11 here. Again, I'm picking up that, okay, if it's not sexuality, it could be something that you've been hiding from your friends and family, and you feel like if you were to tell them, especially your family, because they could be really conventional, if that's the word. You know, they do things here, you know, by the book. They could be, I don't know, really strict, like Christians or Muslims, and you're afraid to tell them something because you're scared that they might judge you, and they might not, like they might cut contact with you. There's something here that's weighing really heavily on your mind. This is going a little bit deep now. Did not expect that, but let's keep going. We have mending here. Underneath we have new life. Time to go. Alright, I'm just going to stick to this story. So like I said, I think there's something that you have been hiding from your friends and family, especially your family, I'm getting, because I feel like your friends are more understanding and more accepting if you do have that good support system with your friends. However, with your family, I'm feeling like they're very old school and they don't understand your decision. I don't know, there's something here. It could be your sexuality, or it could be something that you do. Like, for example, let's just say your family's really religious and you're a tarot reader. It's something you're really passionate about. Maybe that's something that they found out, or you want to tell them so you can share. You can share it with them. But there's something here where you're feeling like if you were to tell them, or if they were to find out, that they're not going to accept you and they're going to be very, very angry. It's showing here that I'm trying to be very sensitive in how I word things, because I don't want to be one of those readers that tell you what to do. You do have the card here that says time to go, so you take that as, so you've got time to go and you've got new life. So without me saying anything, I'm just gonna show you these two cards and you take it how it resonates, because I don't want to be putting any thoughts or giving you any advice about this. I feel like this is a very sensitive topic for you and I don't want to trigger anyone. We've got the numbers 39, 45, 52, 11 and 44 could be our significance. You do have something here where Spirit is telling you to be kind and fair to yourself. I want to say so much more, but I just don't feel like it's my place to say anything. So what I will basically say, I'm just going to recap. There's something that you've been holding back or been hiding or you're still confused about. You don't want to tell your friends and family, especially your family, because you feel like they're not going to understand and they might disown you and then cut you out of their life. You don't want drama, but it's like you're living a lie and you don't want to live like that anymore. No, I'll get these cards. I won't go too much into that because I do feel like this is something that you need to decide on your own, and I don't want to be putting any thoughts or anything in your head. But what I'm getting here is that I don't want to say anything that's gonna... See, I'm trying to word things now with my readings where I'm not telling you what to do or how to feel. I'm not going to say Spirit says to do this or that. You know, I'm just reading the cards and feeling, you know, listening to my intuition and stuff. So I think I will leave that there, and you will know what to do when it comes to that. But I think it's going to come to a point in your life where you don't want to live a lie anymore, and you just want to get it out so you can just live your life. Guys, it's something about sexuality. So this card is saying that someone could fall pregnant, opportunities for marriage and a good family life are strong. But if you're single, to be aware of temptations that could lead to trouble. Now I got sexuality here as well. I know I had it here. It doesn't matter. I know I had sexuality here. So I just feel like this is a very sensitive topic. I might leave it here, guys. So if you are struggling with telling people about your sexuality and you're afraid of how they react, maybe go within, meditate, pray on it, you know, speak to someone you trust. It really is up to you. I don't know your family situation or the kind of friendships that you have. I know that, in some cultures as well, if you were to tell them something like this, it can like lead into a disaster. I've seen it happen. So I really don't want to be telling you what to do or what I think or anything like that. But yeah, just letting you know that there is going to be something that's going to come up where you're going to feel sick living the life that you're living. You just want to be able to be yourself without hiding. And I think at this stage you're feeling a bit confused about what you want, and if you are straight or gay or or bi, like you're not, they're very confused at the moment. Maybe it's best to speak to a counselor or someone that you can trust. But that's what I have here, and I wish you guys all the best. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.